Neem Karoli Baba. Neem Karoli Baba or Neem Karoli Baba was a Hindu guru and a devotee of the Hindu deity Hanuman. Neem Karoli Baba is the spiritual master of several Americans who traveled to India in the 1960s and 70s. He was born as Lakshman Narayan Sharma in the 1900s in the village Akbarpur in Firozabad district of Uttar Pradesh, India, to a wealthy Brahmin family. After he was married off by his parents at the age of 11, Lakshman Narayan Sharma left home to become a wandering sadhu. Upon his father's request, he eventually returned home to live a settled married life. He fathered two sons and a daughter. The wandering sadhu Lakshman Narayan Sharma left his home in 1958. He boarded a train without a ticket, and the conductor decided to halt the train and force the sadhu off the train at the village of Neem Karoli in the Farrukhabad district of Uttar Pradesh. After he forced the sadhu off the train, the conductor found that the train would not start despite several attempts. Someone suggested to the conductor that he allow the sadhu back onto the train, to which the sadhu agreed to board the train. However, he put forth two conditions. The railway company had to build a station at the village of Neem Karoli, as the villagers had to walk many miles to the nearest station. The other condition was that the railway company should treat the sadhus respectfully. After the sadhu gave his blessings, the train miraculously started moving. Eventually, a train station came up in Neem Karoli, and the sadhu who resided there came to be called by the locals as Neem Karoli Baba. He wandered throughout North India under different names. In Vrindavan, a historical city in the Mathura district of Uttar Pradesh, people called him Chamatkari Baba, the Baba who did chamatkars or miracles. In 1964, Neem Karoli Baba established the Kanchi Dham ashram with a Hanuman temple where he stayed in his final years. The temple, situated around 17 kilometers from Nainital on the Nainital Almora road, became an important pilgrimage center for the locals, spiritual seekers, and devotees worldwide. Every year on 15th June, the Kanchi Dham Bandhara takes place to commemorate the temple's inauguration, a celebration typically attracting over 1 lakh devotees. Neem Karoli Baba was a lifelong adept of Bhakti Yoga and regarded seva or service to others as the highest form of unconditional devotion to God. Some profess he was a great Bhakta of Lord Hanuman and continuously chanted Ramanama, while his devotees consider him the very incarnation of Lord Hanuman. Neem Karoli Baba gave no discourses. The simplest of stories were his teachings. Usually, he sat or lay on a wooden bench wrapped in a plaid blanket, while a few devotees sat around him. Visitors who came were fed. Sometimes he tossed an apple at them as prasad. A few words were spoken by him, for some a nod or a pat on the head or back and sent away. Neem Karoli Baba would say that attachment and ego were the greatest hindrances to the realization of God, and that a learned man and a fool were alike if there was attachment and ego in the physical body. He would advise people to surrender to the will of God above everything else so that they might develop love and faith in Him and thereby be free of unnecessary worries in life. Neem Karoli Baba died at approximately 1:15 am on 11th September 1973 in a hospital at Vrindavan. The doctor gave him injections and placed an oxygen mask over his face. The hospital staff stated that he was in a diabetic coma, but his pulse was normal. Maharaj Ji awoke, removed the oxygen mask from his face and the blood pressure measuring band from his arm and said that this was bekar or useless. Maharaj Ji asked for Ganga water, As there was none, they brought him regular water. He received it and chanted Jaya Jagadish Hare, Hail to the Lord of the universe, each time in a lower pitch. His face became very peaceful and all signs of pain disappeared. He was found clinically dead. His Samadhi shrine is within the complex of his Vrindavan ashram, which also possesses some of his personal belongings. In April 1974, Apple company founder Steve Jobs and his friend traveled to India to study Hinduism and Indian spirituality. They had planned to meet Neem Karoli Baba, but when they arrived, they were informed that he had attained Samadhi in September of the previous year. Neem Karoli Baba also influenced famous Hollywood actress Julia Roberts when she saw a picture of him, which drew the actress to Hinduism. Influenced by Steve Jobs, Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg visited his ashram at Kainchi. Jai Shri Ram.